Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Welcome back to Lovin Daily, where I take you through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Good morning, Simran.
Good morning, Casey. I
Good
feel
morning,
like
Ali.
nature has given us like a whole overdose of fog just before, like, the summer starts. So here, take all the fog and then it's all heat.
Will we ever get tired of fog in Dubai?
Yeah, I'm already tired. Sick and tired.
I just thought like the roads are a little bit tiring, but I think it still looks beautiful.
I
Guys,
just feel
today
like
on the
it's
show,
beautiful.
we're going to be talking about CZN Burak was a restaurant shut down due to COVID violations, but they're back open. We're going to be talking about Tom Cruise. We've finally seen pictures. He's actually been here keeping under wraps for quite a long time, but we've finally seen photos of him just as the movie wraps up. We're going to be talking about a proposal.
Oh, yes.
Super cute. And a couple of other stories. But yeah, before we get into it, good day yesterday, Simran. Nice Valentine's evening.
Yes,
Do
for
you
sure.
follow Simran on Instagram? Because I've just heard that she posted her Valentine's evening.
It was quite romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the whole setup for myself.
And she brought in extra for the whole office. So a massive
McDonald's
18
binge fest.
hours old McDonald's that she has not refrigerated.
No, you cannot refrigerate French fries. They get really hard.
I don't think you're meant to eat McDonald's after 18 hours of sitting out.
No.
Okay, fine. I will.
3 hours.
Am I a mum for saying that? I feel like I'm the
You shouldn't eat it.
Am I the voice of reason here?
I mean, we eat cupcakes for breakfast. Are we to talk? Are we to talk?
The cupcakes are fine as long as they're, kept like in an airtight concealer. I just question in general, I rather, if I'm getting like burgers and chips, I like
Yeah.
to go to the place, because I think in takeaways it's just hard to get those chips to travel, especially if it's 18 hours later. That's all I'm
I'll
saying.
still eat it. I mean, McDonald's fries, I'm telling you, are the best fries out there. Yeah, for the week. For the week.
It's not healthy to eat. It's not healthy to eat it after 18 hours after.
It's,
You
also,
gotta be
it's still the morning, Ali. Let's just
Yeah.
keep that talk for later. You had a nice night?
I did. What about you?
I
I heard
had
you're very sore from your session.
at the gym.
Yeah.
I left office and I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm going to the gym. I got home. So Valentine's yesterday, obviously, I got my boyfriend a piece of chocolate. It had a little inscription on it. It was really cute. Anyway, I left it down yesterday morning, and we have, does anyone, by the way, have cameras in your house? This is a tiny thing that
Where
we
are
set
you
up.
going with this?
Because I'll finish the story. So Goose is our little dog, and she has anxiety. So whenever we leave the house, she gets really upset. So we set up cameras to see, basically to torture ourselves, because now we can just see how upset she is, which is she can get out. Yeah. Anyway, we have a cute video of her yesterday morning. She goes downstairs, she sees a little pink chocolate in the bag, and she's just like, and then she eats the chocolate, which I know is really bad for dogs. I didn't expect her to do it because I left it down on a low surface. But yeah, that was the Valentine's Day gift in my house,
Oh,
ruined
so
by
cute.
Goose. But at least Goose got a treat, because I actually didn't get her anything. So now she's been treated.
Your main Valentine's and you didn't get her anything?
I know, I felt bad about it yesterday. I was like, what should I have done? But it's too much. She has her first birthday in March, which we probably won't do anything for
You
either.
know what you should get her? You should get her a companion so she doesn't feel lonely anymore.
Oh, it's possible. It's very hard though to commit to two animals. living
No,
here.
it's the same thing. If you have one, two is
It's
just
not-
no
It's
different.
not the same thing.
It's not the same
You would
thing.
think so, right?
And first of all, you haven't
But it's
met
not.
Goose.
I
You-
had 2 pets. It's not the same thing.
You
I-
have 2 pets.
I had.
Yeah.
Same here. It's not.
First of all, you haven't met Goose. She is a whole character personality. She needs all of the attention. And also, if you have
Just
2
like
animals, let me
Casey.
know how you work it. But if you ever need help when you're kind of, let's say for example, if I'm working late, if James can't look after her, we don't have friends who will take two animals.
But there are places where you can leave them. Just
I
saying.
know, but it's expensive.
That
Like we
too.
do send Goose to the doghouse, by the way. If anyone needs help, we send Goose to the doghouse, and she's so well looked after, and we feel super safe sending her there. But you can't do it every day, and you don't want to do it every day.
Yeah, you don't
Anyway.
want to. Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
But before we begin, a quick shout out to Lovin Extra, Lovin Dubai's exclusive membership service. You can sign up for right now and get access to exclusive content, giveaways, and offers, plus an amazing, very cool looking, eco-friendly water bottle, which is kept on the side there, but it's really nice. Trust me, and it's worth $130. So
$130,
that's
130
some
big ones.
snazzy.
And you can get it for a lot cheaper. Moving into our first story, CZN Burak reopens after brief closure. It opened yesterday on Valentine's Day. So, quick background on this: Dubai Media Office posted two photos showing a busy restaurant, a busy downtown, high-profile restaurant that had been closed. It has now been revealed that it was CZN Burak, which is a famous restaurant connected to the Turkish chef. It opened to much fanfare in recent months. Everyone knows about it. Possibly because he's a famous chef. He has over 20 million Instagram followers, and because the food looks incredible. May was down there. They put on a show, and not only does it look good, according to May, it also tastes good. So then it was announced that it was closed. So they revealed that yes, it was closed. They were basically overwhelmed. They weren't expecting so many people. And now it has reopened, and they have said that they're going to reduce capacity. All of the staff will be tested every single week. So that's what they're doing to make sure that they are following those guidelines. But I think it's just message from the top: no one is safe, no one is above the law. If you're violating those COVID guidelines, you're going to get closed, you're going to be fined. They were closed for a short period. We have a video of someone, Mo Money, shared it with us on Instagram when he's passing it on Friday evening, and he was like, it's closed, what's up? Now we know what's up, but it's back open. So if you're considering if you're interested in visiting, now you can, and it's a lot safer.
Yes. And it's fine. You know, there are those restaurants and establishments that get warnings once or twice, and then they still just go ahead and ignore them, and then they get shut down eventually. So the biggest thing is just learn from your mistakes, and it's fine. And they'll come back stronger and more safer with all the precautions even more in mind. So it's all good.
100%.
All's well that ends well.
I was going to add into that, saved by Auntie Eileen. There was a poem I learned when I was younger, and that was like the only phrase. I think it was like maybe a play, and that was my line at the end: all's well that ends well.
Oh my god.
Saved by Auntie Eileen.
Was it a Shakespeare play?
No. No. It was some Irish
But that
poem.
is the Shakespeare line, right?
I don't know, that could be, but the end, the bit that I've added on is saved by Auntie Eileen is not Shakespeare.
Was that your only line in the entire play?
It's really, I've probably blocked it out, to be honest. All's well that ends well is a play by William Shakespeare. All's well. Now
I know my Shakespeare.
ends.
William and I are like, you know, tight. I feel like I was him last birth. You know, with the way I write, can't you tell that I was a Shakespeare in a previous life?
He did have some, interesting ideas, and Simran definitely has interesting ideas. And he wasn't appreciated in his time. No, he was.
I knew where this was going.
And Simran's
it
not,
was like
so.
it's just going down. It's going down. I can feel it's going somewhere. Okay, moving on. So sweet, simple, elegant, and beyond adorable. You guys know that we love a good proposal when we see one, and these two lovebirds that you can see right beside us will go down in history for being the very first to get engaged at a Dubai EXPO 2020 site.
Huge congratulations!
Congratulations! And against the grand backdrop of the majestic Dubai EXPO 2020 site, Chirag Lakiani proposed to his now fiancée Kritika Ramchandani. And no over-the-top displays of affection, no extraness, no...
A little bit extra.
No stage... That was extra?
This is not extra?
That is not extra. I've seen proposals and they go like, they have like roses being showered from guns and all those things. It's just like...
This is the first ever proposal at Dubai Expo. There was a videographer there. All her friends were there. That is extra. That is like...
The simpler the proposal, the more meaning it has.
So that is simple.
Oh, that's a bold statement.
I mean, if a guy just got down and said, would you marry me? And there are no cameras, no one there to record it, I would say no. Wow. Like, is that what you mean? Simple? Like,
we are on the total end of the spectrum. If someone proposed to me in a crowded situation and there was a photographer and a videographer and my family and friends burst out, I wouldn't say no. I would wait until afterwards and then I'd politely decline. But because you can't say no in public. But that is my definition of the worst proposal. Not the expo one, but just like the over the top in public.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There are two
What does that
different
say about us?
I don't know.
So you're saying if there's no photographer, it's not happening?
No, because I want it recorded. It needs to be there. It needs to go down in memory. I want to watch over it later. I want to eat popcorn. And like when I'm divorced, like, oh my god, those were the good times.
So you're thinking you're gonna get married then divorced.
You never know what happens. I'm just.
I see a Shakespeare play coming on.
Right? You see? I was right about knowing what I was. But anyway.
Yeah, back to this one because this is actually very cute. Maybe it's a nice mix between the both of us because it's, it's not like top of the Burj Khalifa, but it's actually very, very sweet.
Yes. I think just the background was something unique and different and OTT, but the rest was very simple. He just got down on his knees and proposed. It was very sweet. And yeah, this sweet proposal felt incredibly wholesome and just felt right. And the iconic Dubai Expo location only added to the magic of this couple's chemistry, giving us single Pringles all a little hope on Valentine's Day yesterday when the article came out. And imitating Shah Rukh Khan's signature open arm pose, on point at that, Chirag gave his lady love a sweet dose of some some Bollywood romance.
That's super cute. I didn't know he had a signature arm pose.
Yeah, so in Bollywood, SRK is like known as the king of romance, and his arm pose, it's like I don't know, I'm not gonna do it. It's like a gesture.
You kind of did it there. I got it.
Yeah, it's like the iconic gesture of love. Like that is it. Like if someone does that the way he does it, like
that's it. That's all you need.
That's it.
That and a photographer. No, but super cute. Congratulations to you guys. You're the first ever couple to get engaged at the expo site. However, your point there about giving single Pringles hope on Valentine's Day, just because I must say, scrolling through Instagram and everything yesterday, it's a barrage of tributes to your loved one, right? And Ali's kind of nodding with me at the moment. Like it's a lot, and it's kind of like there's a lot of public displays of affection, and I think this year more than other years, for some reason, Valentine's Day has been more put on a pedestal, I think, because there's nothing else going on. So it's kind of like...
Can I give my 2 cents on this, Casey?
You certainly can.
We had like a year of a pandemic. It was so sad. It was scary. People, were so worried about their loved ones. So I would think it makes sense. Like, even if you're single, not single, just celebrate. Like, let people celebrate who they have in their lives, and you celebrate who you have in your life, because life is so short.
100%. But not everyone is celebrating, and everything was on social media. It was really, really nice, but there's a lot of people who are looking at that social media who haven't posted anything, and I was just quite conscious of how in your face it was yesterday.
Yeah,
so
that's
and look, when you post on social media, there is a thought process there. It's, yes, a lot of people are celebrating their love, but it's also there's a humble bragging. If you have an Instagram account and you're showing things in your life that look nice, it's a humble brag. And you just have to, and if you're posting, you need to consider. I don't know, I fully see your point, but I just thought that it was a lot yesterday.
I mean, yeah, so I think singles and couples should all just post a lot, so it's like, you see there are singles out there celebrating and there are couples out there celebrating.
Yeah, well, actually, I loved yesterday when people were like, it's Independence Day. And I was like, yes, like, just celebrate, like you said, celebrate love and,
Yeah, in whichever way.
Alibaba's like, yes, love.
Yeah.
Moving on to Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
He finished shooting Mission Impossible 7 in Abu Dhabi yesterday. So we knew Mission Impossible 7 was shooting. We knew that there was locations in both Abu Dhabi and Dubai. However, Tom Cruise, the man himself, one of the most legendary actors of our time, would we say that?
Oh, for sure.
We did not get the confirmation that he was in Abu Dhabi until yesterday, and now we're seeing all of the videos, all of the social media posts that's showing that the shooting of the film has finished. Now they're back to edit it, and actually the director Christopher Quarry, he wrote a really, really amazing post showing Abu Dhabi, the desert in all its glory, and he basically thanked Abu Dhabi for the amazing experience. He said, what makes the desert beautiful is that somewhere it hides a well. I'm going to continue. He said, grace and graciousness, magic and majesty, hospitality and hope of the many challenges we faced on our journey. He's talking about the journey to getting Mission Impossible 7 done. None will be greater than outshining the gifts Abu Dhabi has given us. and he goes on to thank everyone involved. And it said on to the fun part, which is the editing, which they're going to do in London. But I think it's really cool just seeing Tom Cruise in Abu Dhabi. They were at the Louvre and they were at another location, and there's people, everyone's masked up obviously, but he does a little talk, and you can see people like, it's Tom Cruise in the room. Like, it's so cool.
It really is. And the posts, they were captioned so well. I read it this morning. I'm just like, oh my God. Like the first line, the desert's so beautiful because there's a well hidden somewhere, and they're like, oh, damn, deep.
And also they shouted at all the local cast, crew, and the very fine people of Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
We shall most sincerely miss you until we see you again. And I like that see you again because they've been here before. They've gotten it done safely through COVID. Like, that is no easy feat, can you imagine? And they said they'll be back again. So you're more than welcome whenever you want to come.
And
Tom
Dubai,
Cruise,
this
we have a
time, please.
space over there. We're like socially distanced. We can interview you.
Imagine Tom Cruise here against that backdrop. Two of
He
us
would be
beside
scaling
him.
down that building. I see it.
Scaling
We need
down.
to visualize.
Manifest. Yes. Okay. Anyway. So last week, the Hope probe successfully entered the orbit, as we all know, of the red planet. Now 2 years, so that's now 2 years of scientific fun that begins. The first image of Mars has been shared from the Hope probe to the UAE, and 493 million kilometers later, the first image catches the planet at sunrise. Now, it was taken from 25,000 kilometers over the Martian surface. Now, the Emirates Mars mission carries 3 scientific instruments, including the EXI digital exploration camera, which has the specific needs to provide the high res needed to capture the red planet. Now, we saw the pictures, and it just, those iPhone backgrounds with the planets and stuff. So cool.
It looked the same.
Yeah,
Very same.
crazy. It looked almost high resolution as your camera, as your security footage of
kids.
Goose.
Are you making fun of that? Here, that was $100 for that camera, and it is fantastic footage. You can see at night in the dark. You can hear voices. Even right now, if I go on and Goose is in the room, I can say, "Hey, Goose," and she can hear me.
That is scary. Won't you be running around looking for you? Like, she would think you're there.
Well, we thought that might
Happen?
make her feel a bit better when
does
we're
it?
away. No. She starts like looking at the camera and she gets upset, and then she totally.
Oh, she
forgets
knows the
about it.
voice is coming from the camera?
Yeah. Should we do
My
it now?
dogs are so dumb. Like, I would say, I'm zooming, okay? I'm zooming my parents. I'm like, hi, Bon Bon. Hi, Bon Bon. And he's just like looking at the door, looking here, and then he goes back to sleep. And the camera's like in front of him.
But I think Goose like hears it, but I think she's looking for any type of sound because obviously she's really anxious at that moment. And by the way, if this is a really bad dog parent thing to do, let me know. We're learning. We're doing the best we can. Should we see if she's in the room now and see if we can talk to her? Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the room. This is my living room.
Okay.
So actually maybe Jamie will hear. So, okay, now you have to speak.
Hi, Goosey.
Goosey!
Gooseykins. Well, I think she won't recognize my voice. You have to speak.
Goosey!
Goose.
Goosey! Jamie's going to come down now in his pajamas.
I wish you guys could see the live footage from her
This is
living
live
room.
footage from my living room trying to get my dog's attention, but she must be upstairs. Okay.
Okay, it doesn't work.
Come back for another riveting moment of this in my living room trying to get my dog's attention. Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Daily.
Yeah, that's it for us.
That's it for us.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for tuning in. We're back with you every single weekday morning. Shireen's here at the weekends. Have a good one. Stay safe and wash your hands. Bye.